Hello and welcome to this part of the pond, where it's the Bullfrog without the newt, but he'll be helping me edit. And through the magic of green screen and audio, we can do this.
Let's reveal that 100,000 subscribers.
We would love the subscribers, and we would love that help. And while you're there, please like, share, and talk in the comment section. It'll help us with the algorithm. And as you can tell, it's Halloween time when this video is being released. Halloween. I love this holiday, and I love watching monster movies. And I want to talk about one of my favorite monsters and one of my favorite movies. It's actually considered a family classic. But I want to talk about the execution of the monster. So this is more of a deep dive. So hop on in and let's get into Tremors. I love this movie. More than that, I love the monsters of this movie and the execution of monsters in this movie. I personally think for monster writers who want to write scripts and books about how to do about monsters, analyze the presentation of monsters in this movie. I highly recommend it. And this is the reason why. The build-up. One of the most important beats about a monster movie and a monster story is the first kill. And the movie Tremors kind of breaks the mold. Because normally, with a monster movie, the first kill is, well, getting eaten. But with Tremors, they establish this.
Can't leave him up there.
Died of dehydration.
Thirst. Well, that doesn't make any sense. That takes a couple of days, doesn't it? Maybe even 3 or 4.
Dehydration. It's not you getting eaten. It's you not having to taste water. Interesting, huh?
Yeah, not bad.
But notice with that first kill that it wasn't a normal spot where you would see it, because it's this. The first kill should establish why and curiosity, and Tremors executes this perfectly. A, why was he up there? B, why did he die of dehydration?
Sat up there 3 or 4 days. He sat up there and just died of thirst.
What was going on? Why would the monster do this? And this is the worst thing that could happen. So, why? Well-established questions. And they show you the answer kinda immediately. Underground, in the earth, properly established. And as the movie progresses, it treats the monster kinda like an iceberg. Underground. Okay, what else is there? The eel. And I love the way how it executes the eel. Because when we first get a real introduction to what the monster looks like, we get this shot to give you context.
You can break an axle like that.
And this leads to this.
Oh, Bert, be careful.
Is this what are we dealing with? The movie says, just wait. We get the next kill.
Oh my God.
we start to recognize the consistency of noise with each and every one of these deaths, and we get to see the eel a second time, we get this.
Must be a million of them.
It's more. Way more. Okay, so our interest has been piqued. And then we finally get to see what our beast actually looks like.
Must be a million of them. Nope, just one.
And normally, this should be the end of, well, the scare. Once we see the monster, it loses its edge, its fear. And this happens to one of the greatest monster movies of all time, Jaws. Because after we see the shark, it lost its edge. Yes, it's still scary, but that's what it looks like. But the movie Tremors says this: we have a back pocket.
Still long. These things are damn smart. They're getting smarter by the minute.
Our first back pocket is still dehydration. If this monster doesn't eat you, it will outweigh you. That's scary. But that second pocket in the back is intelligence. These are not dumb grunts. This is something that likes to learn. And it shows that it's consistently learning. One of the best examples I have to prove this is the relationship with the monsters and cars. When we first get to really see the monster, it's the character Rhonda hopping in the truck. And we see the cars are faster and can outrace them. But when we watch the next car they deal with, it's with the doctor and his wife. And here we see what they do with the car. They start to bury it. The next time we see them deal with a car, it's when Kevin Bacon, Fred Ward, and the character Rhonda, I'm sorry, I don't know the actress's name, but when they are getting in the truck, we see how the monsters attack the car. It's a lot more violent. And this leads to the next time we see them with the car. It's with Fred Ward and Kevin Bacon's truck in the movie. And you see how they attack it.
Get him off. It'll suck that truck down.
Now when we get to Bert and Heather's Jeep, we see this happen. You can see that these monsters are consistently advancing and taking down cars a lot more quicker. But Fred Ward, Kevin Bacon say, hold on, we have a counter, the bulldozer. And that does lead to this. The monsters are weak now. They have no idea what to do. But in the next shot, in saving Bert and Heather from the monsters, we get this intro. Okay, they are learning. And as they are consistently learning about this bulldozer, they can still counter and say, check. After all, this happens.
They dug a trap.
This is a small arc of the cars, showing off the intelligence in that with these creatures being introduced to something new, they show off they will find a way. Whether it's through buildings or explosions, they are learning how to counter. This is brilliant. This is one of the reasons why I love this movie. And the presentation and the execution of these monsters, those back pockets, can still make the movie scary. And the consistent reminder of the back pockets.
They'll just wait out there till we're dead. That's exactly what they do.
We could have made a stand at our place. We had food, water. You can't fight them like that. Turn your place out from under you in half an hour.
I like how they built the monsters and shown us these monsters and how they work and how they learn, and that once you think you know them, there is still more. And I enjoy that.
What the hell's in those things, Bert?
Few household chemicals in the proper proportion.
And this movie does break a sacred rule that a lot of people hold on to, and that is this: where did they come from? And this is how the movie says, here's where they came from.
You ever heard of anything like this before? Oh, sure, Earl. Everybody knows about them. We just didn't tell you. Oh, hell, man, no one ever saw anything like this.
Where did it come from?
Huh? I don't know.
You're a scientist, aren't you?
Where do they come from?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter where they come from.
We don't know. Sometimes you don't need to know. Sometimes you can just let the monster be a monster.
Holy!
Sometimes there is no answer. And I kind of like it like that. Yes, the sequels kind of say there is an answer, this is where they come from, but I just like how this movie doesn't go into that. It's a monster, live with it. And I do. And we are saying Happy Halloween to all of you. And we hope you have a ghoulish time. I am so cheesy. And as we are signing out, we're going to show you another clip of this beautiful movie. So until next time,
Yeah, all